Hello and welcome back to Divinity Original Sin. So, we are on the case, we are still investigating, and I'm not really sure where to go next, but we're just gonna investigate the whole inn before we move on. All the shirts, or a painting of a man. You know what? I don't mind if I do. You know, you can never know what can be evidence. We can always just put it back if that turns out to be not evidence, but hey, let's just take the painting of a man, you know? You can never know.
The hunters.
Also, I'm kind of looking forward to maybe taking back some evidence to Arius, who's the big captain in town. Ooh, what? Need to pick lock that. Also, we might need to buy some picklocks. Ooh. And, can we just lock that door?
Damson dugongs, you nearly startled me out of my boots.
I'll take my leave.
Got my tip.
Don't even think about it. Hey, citizen, what the fuck? Get the hell out of this place. This is our room.
I'm telling you, a necromancer must be at work inside, Seal. How else do you explain risen dead sprouting like mushrooms in the night?
I don't know. You're being dumb? Yeah, get out of my room. Okay. Time to get to work. What? Yeah, take it all. In many games, stealing in games is just completely pointless. But that's how we got all our money in this game, so hey. Not really pickpocketing people. I don't really do that. I don't really do the pickpocketing thing. Maybe it could be good, but seems to be more of a... Not as important. What's up here? Sherrod?
Greetings. Oh, you are most welcome in my chamber. Customers rarely find me up here, but I do so abhor the hustle and bustle of the marketplace.
You're a traveling merchant?
That I am. I have spent more of my life on the road travelling alongside great caravans than I have in any given place in Rivellon. All of this earth is my home, for a few days or even but a few hours at a time, that is. You wouldn't believe some of the things I've seen. Oh yes, a city besieged by the dead isn't even remotely special to me. All the better that it isn't. For you and for me. Because outlandish events lead to outlandish wares.
Shut the fuck up! You're the guy in the other room! What the fuck?
By the needles of the million bleeder, they'll end it all.
What the
end
fuck?
It all in blood.
Right. Let's discuss your wares.
Oh, but let us not discuss. Let us browse and barter.
Even better! Ooh. Lockpicks? So they don't have exactly the same. Ooh, pickpocketing. So if you use that ring just for pickpocketing, we're gonna be just better.
The last will be beaten. Beaten like the
I do like skill-related items.
All hail, Grog.
What is this?
All hail
Looks like
his
she's
hot
studying
steel
witch.
instruments.
Oh, what? This is the perfect place for us. This is thief-related stuff. Chance to immediately gain extra. Spend your turn actions, but lose. What? What is this? Borrow action points from your next turn. You have less action points spent during your next turn. Okay, that's like a. Okay. So I guess this is good if you're like really want to finish off something.
Hunters go stalking in the night. By the
Wow.
needles of the million bleeder,
Only
they'll
take
end
half
it all.
damage.
End it all in
That's pretty good.
blood.
Make yourself immune to surfaces as if you were floating above them. Oh, that's kind of interesting. That's not so bad. Not too important. Poison your target. Requires a dagger. What is poison? Well, I guess that's damage over time. We already got fast track. Walk in shadows, we got that. Inflict beating. I think we already got lacerate.
Be beaten.
Weaken the target.
Like the anvil
It's level
of
6.
Grog, the torturer.
Knock down the
All
target.
hail, Grog. All hail his hot
10 turn
steeled
cooldown.
instruments.
I kind of like that. So maybe we're gonna pick up Adrenaline and Trip. And Han Solo can I don't know, maybe just give away some paintings. I don't know, maybe we wanna pick up water eventually. Give us some lockpicks as well, you know. And what about the witch skills? Destroy summon? Yeah, that could be good. Oh, she already owns this skill.
By the
Leia, the King Touch.
of Suluma Soul Shredder, the end is nigh.
Oh, really? Make a target DK so it cannot be healed by magic or potions anymore. It will be damaged instead. Interesting. How long? Only for 2 turns. Interesting. Increase target's field power by 5. Decrease all elemental resistance of enemies around you. Level 1. Oh, target is gonna be cursed and weakened. So lower chance to hit and lower damage. That's pretty good for a big target.
Soon the last will be beaten.
That's not a...
Beaten
What?
like the anvil of Grog,
Charmed?
the torturer.
Wow.
Hail
So we can...
Grog,
Wow. We can...
all hail
That's
his
pretty good, but only level
steel
6.
instruments.
Anything else doesn't seem like that interesting for us right now. It could be good in like combination of something. Drop disarm toolkit. How do we do that? Is there a skill to that? Also, the pickpocketing.
By the
That this is not the best,
of Suluma
but as long as we are serious about pickpocketing, like very serious, this could be okay. I wouldn't pick it up just for the resistances. I'm not sure if I care that much about pickpocketing right now. But I'll just give away gold for now. Or maybe just paintings of men. You know what? I'm pretty sure that later on we're gonna get the opportunity to... Okay, that's maybe too much. Oh, that's level 7 bow. Painting of a rooster. You know what? You definitely want one more of that, right?
By the needles of the million bleeder, they'll end it all.
Okay, Han Solo.
End it all in blood.
Good deal. I love it. I'm off to do and kill your neighbor. Hope you're fine with that, because it's gonna happen. Where is the stuff? Oh, it's here. Let's learn trip. What? Oh. All right. I would need to improve my scoundrel. Right. Can I forget about skills? I don't think I can. How do we do this? Okay. I don't think we can. I can forget it.
Soon the last will be beaten.
Actually, I'm pretty happy with what I got right now.
The torturer.
Like, this is pretty... Okay, that's actually really good news. So I don't have to, like, pick up everything. A knockdown and adrenaline, these are more situational. And never mind that, we're just gonna bring it. So I guess we need to level up our scoundrel. That's interesting. So, also, she has free... Does it always free? Is it always free? I'm not really sure. She has 2 witchcraft. Okay, well, I kind of need to check it out.
Teeth of
Skills.
Suluma
Does it allow you to have
Shredder.
3? It doesn't say.
End is nigh.
You learn up to 3 novice.
Creeping for you, Victoria!
And when upgraded, allows you to use 5 novice, 2 adept, and 0 master hydro pro. Okay, that's interesting. So we would need to put it up to adapt to possibly learn the mind control thing. Anyway, this guy is insane, so... Hey, you feel like looting here? Because this invisibility is just like too awesome to not consider using. That's how we got all our money.
Will be beaten. Beaten.
Very cool man.
The anvil of Grog, the torturer. All hail Grog. All hail his hot steel.
That's not so bad. We just bought it prematurely. Hey, Glender, what's up?
Ah, you have come.
I have?
Yes, that is most satisfactory. Big honor,
brittle mask of age. Hear me now repeat the words of Brittletooth, the child snatcher of Carador. Come, play with me, for I'm hungry. Come, play, play, play.
I thought this was the weird guy in the park who wanted to have some fun with me here, but this is just a weird guy in the park who is actually just completely crazy. Hey, tell me about yourself.
My name is Eglandir Twilsalanar, elf of the House of Gandavum, the slaughtered House of Gandavum. But by the twin blades of the Shadow Vixen, I shall have my revenge. The walls of memory are stained with blood, and I would see them bloodier still.
But the assistance you ask of me.
The game, yes! A game of blood and brutality, of death and dexterity. Fun as herring the horror harlequin. But, like the serpentine stalker hisses before the stab, hush now, darkness, darling, hush, hush, and listen to my tale.
He really sold me on the crazy part.
The elves of Gandavum, they lived in peace. Oh, yes. But one night, when the moon had hid her face, the orcs of the tribe of Kazuldagar beset our city. They cooked and ate and burned every last one of us. The light of dawn never saw an elf of Gandavum no more.
Sure.
All undone. Every last one of us. Except for me, the Midnight Rambler, away from the city. I was very old back then already, though indeed I whisper of many years hence. But death shall not find me. Oh no, not until every beast of Kazuldagar has been bled.
Yeah, but the thing is, do you got some money?
I may be frail, a withered grey, but the wealth
Is
of
that
kings
so?
is mine. Countless assassins have ministered to the vengeance that is my want, and now is almost over. By Kala, Lady of the Last Gaze, I swear it is almost done. Only the very last one of the Kazuldagar still eludes me. The crowning kill that would seal its fate and mine alike.
And how do I know that you got money?
I have tracked her down by the curse of the spine spear I have. She does not know her ill-shapen sun is setting fast. Color the dusk red, O sword of youth. Bloody the day with the bramble sap that runs through the veins of Victoria. Bring me the amulet that clings to her flesh, soon to fade. And yours shall be the bounty of vindication. Mine shall be its sanguine satisfaction after long, long last.
So, you want me to kill a girl orc, that's it?
Yes, Victoria. She is the one whose heart must be held in hand. The heart around which the fingers of that hand must clench and tighten until its choking flesh bulges with blood and its beat slowly breaks.
Sure. So where can I find this lady orc?
The orcs of Gazuldagar, they knew my name. Oh yes, by the bite of the roving rattler, they knew my design. And so they sought to save their last, an infant, she who was to be queen. To no avail, oh no. Years, how many I know not. Years I searched, and now she has been found.
Wait, what? You killed all the orcs? And the last one who remained was an infant who had nothing to do with the slaughter there?
Her name is that of a woman, her employment that of a civilized being. But by the fork of Barbara Maneater, she is nothing but an orc, a cyst of nature, one of a misbegotten litter dragged into life from the tumid womb of a filthy, coarse-haired beast that was humped like a dog in the darkness of a stinking hollow. Victoria, librarian, daughter, adopted child of Cecil, Mayor of Sicile.
Wow.
There is bloodlust in you. I can feel it. Let it out. Set it free. Undo the last of the Kazuldagar. By the breasts of Sishara Goatsuckler, give me my revenge!
I'll take my leave then. I guess I gotta think about it. Hey Han Solo, what do you think about
That was
this?
quite the radical change we witnessed. I never would have thought that the benign old man we met outside would turn out to be a vengeance-driven aficionado of assassins.
Oh, Suluma Soul Shredder. The
Would you shut the fuck up? We're having a talk here.
comes a creeping for you, Victoria!
You're done. So, he's as much a savage as those orcs. How is Victoria guilty of her tribe's crime if she was but a babe at this time? Yeah, that's exactly. Nah, I don't understand. Like, come on.
Indeed. Victoria probably doesn't even know about her past. And yet, she's on a... let's call him eccentric's hit list.
Yeah.
Soul Shredder.
It's not forgiving. It's just being not dumbass.
Comes a
Hey, stop that.
Oh, sorry about that. Indigo landscape. Yeah, let's check it out. There's nothing here. Oh, lockpick would be taking that. What? Okay, pick lock. Really? Nothing here? Come on.
Dancing dugongs, you nearly
I'll take my
startled me.
leave. Damn it. Sorry about that. Who lives here? Oh, no, just take it. I don't want to pick it up. I want to click on it. Sure.
The hunters
Hey, citizen.
go stalking
It's crazy. People around here would steal.
by the needles of the million bleeder.
Okay,
They'll
can't see the
end it
citizen.
all.
I want to check it out if that level 6 skill is a depth
How
skill.
gratifying to see you return. You have seen them, have you not?
Huh?
Is anything amiss?
You seem to have a lot of items related to witchcraft. Do you have an affinity for the darker arts?
Punch on, perhaps, yes. I have the blood of sorcerers in my veins, and between you and me, the blood of sorcerers too. The power of sorcery is so very alluring, you know. But let us change topics, for should hunters catch a whiff of my inclinations, they wouldn't hesitate to kill me where I stand.
What? We're hunters.
In the night.
We happen to be source hunters, actually. And we will most certainly kill you where you stand. Whoa, no! You should be more careful, madame. I'm a hunter. But as luck would have it, I'm not a zealot. Yeah. You seem reasonable.
And neither am I. Be advised, though, not to give in to your inclinations. Other hunters may not be so forgiving.
Gods have mercy. I talked openly about sorcery in front of a source hunter. What a fool I am. Thank you, oh compassionate soul that you are, to treat me so leniently. I never have and never will really dabble in sorcery. On that you have my word. On my life, I swear it.
Let's discuss the
No
bears.
need to worry, source hunter dearest. You'll find no sorcery here. Only honest to God's witchcraft. That I am. I have spent more... You wouldn't.
What? I just want to trade with you.
How gratifying to see you return. You are quickly becoming my favorite customer.
That's novice. It says like novice. But level 6 is adept? Yeah, as I suspected it. Like, level 6 is adept. Sure. I don't know if you want to pick up the A special ring. Well, we got some money, but like, is it gonna like pay back? I don't know. I just don't care too much about pickpocketing people. It's a bit of a fuss. It's definitely more of a fuss than just stealing from the whatever, from the rooms. Well, I guess we didn't join the Fabulous Five. So we're out. The Duke did it, and we're just gonna tell well, actually, there's one house we didn't check out. This one, right? This is the town hall. This must be the... I don't know. Let's just check it out. Like, we got multiple reports of this place about, like, Maxime the cat, the mayor, Cecile, and his work daughter, Victoria. Oh yeah, that's Maxine.
Oh, golly gosh. One who flaunts the highways and byways of silly old Cecile with the easy elegance of a puss with her tail in the air. I do declare such a sight is rather rare around here.
Hey, puss.
But where are my manners? I am Maxine, and you must be one of those hunters one hears so much about. Charmed, I'm sure.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm the mayor's cat, don't you know? Born and raised on velvets and viands of most exquisite varieties. Maxine rhymes with queen, after all, and dearest. That is hardly a coincidence.
Well, let's talk about Sam.
Oh, he's a darling old Tom, isn't he? Paws over tails in love with me, and who can blame him? The feeling's, well, it's rather mutual, actually. But that pet of a puss simply doesn't have a penny to his name.
What?
At the risk of sounding as shallow as a spaniel, I can't but admit my love does not come unconditionally. What if we were to have kittens, he and I? They'd jolly well starve, wouldn't they? With an alley cat for a papa? Oh dear Sam, he's such a good old bean. But he does rather reside at the bottom of the scratching pole, doesn't he? And dear me, one must have at least a mite of standards.
Sure. I'd like to ask you some further questions.
But of course, darling. Be my guest.
Tell me about Cecile.
Oh, this quaint little town is a tad too parochial for one of my more urbane tastes. But one has to make do, hasn't one? The fresh sea air does go to great lengths to invigorate one's spirit, that much I'll admit. And it is rather jolly to watch the ships sail in laden with all kinds of exotic wares, full of the little treats the mayor likes to spoil me with. Darling man, he dotes on me so.
Don't you fear the undead?
Heavens forbid! No, fear is rather too strong a term there, hunter dearest. The predator's instinct is a trait we share, you and I. And though those rancid ramblers may not be quite as easy to put to the claw as mice are, I assure you, they are just as easily outwitted.
Take my leave, but... What? I guess I'm just gonna give him your message. Hey, Charlene.
A sauce hunter! Oh, what a sight for sore Sicilian eyes!
Tell me about yourself, Charlene.
Me? I live alone here in town. Used to be that my younger brother Tom and I were practically joined at the hip, but that's all changed now.
What happened?
Oh, he's always been something of a rascal, calling his petty hooliganism adventuring and endlessly worrying my poor mind. Oh, but of course, I've always loved that scamp to bits. For my part, I encouraged him to join the Legion. Even got him sparring with Captain Orius now and then. But then those blasted Fabulous Five came into town. That band of... I don't even know what to call them. Well, they're his heroes, and I simply couldn't prevent him from going to see them. That one meeting was all it took for Tom to run off with them on some mission to God knows where.
I think I heard about that mission. They were talking about some Tom who went on a mission, and they were waiting for him to come back and get paid for him doing the mission. Oh. Damn. Hey! Hey Han Solo, do you want to get to work?
You look, but you cannot see.
Yep. Come on. You can keep the empty bottle. Indigo man. Just pick it up. Key to Cecil's living quarters.
Treasure!
Oh,
I am on the trail, Source Hunter.
I'll make my leave, okay? Okay, maybe we gotta loot a little bit more.
What?
Hey, let's talk.
Oh, it's you. Come closer then. Closer, huh? My ears aren't what they used to be. Nor my eyes, for that matter. Yes, hello, Source Hunter. Our city welcomes you.
Thanks for that. Tell me about yourself.
My elf? What elf?
Yourself?
Oh, myself. I am Cecil, Mayor of Sicil, and husband of the stately Cecilia. I've been the mayor here for decades, and I'm quite eager to see Sicil through these difficult times. Yes, very difficult times indeed.
Tell me about the issues here.
What? Oh, you mean Sicil? Very difficult times indeed. As though the death of Jake, and by source magic no less, weren't enough. We're also facing all sorts of brutish intruders.
No way.
The undead have overrun all but one northern trade route, while the orcs are making a habit of savaging our beaches. That's not to mention that at the top of this whole caboodle, there's rumors of some new religious sect or cult or some such, sticking its tendrils into the innocent, seven-fearing folks of Sicil.
You don't say.
And, while we're on the subject of troubles, I myself have a private matter I'd like to bring to your attention. It involves a magic relic I rather foolishly sought. A weapon called the Staff of Pergamon.
What's about that staff?
The what of what now? Oh, you're speaking gibberish. Ah, you mean the Staff of Pergamon. Yes, yes. I was expecting a shipment of weapons, and among the cargo was this very powerful, very rare staff. I managed to place the order through means somewhat, atypical to a government official. Cecil proved an old fool, though, for the merchant slated to deliver it to me has just informed me that the damn thing has gone missing. I fear it may have fallen into the wrong hands, and I wonder if you could retrieve it for me.
Tell me about it. Tell me about the merchant.
His name is Conrad, captain of the Tide Splitter, a merchant ship still docked at the Sicil harbor. You can talk to him if you think it'd help, but I'd quite like to avoid getting the Legion involved, if you don't mind.
What do you know about the staff itself?
The staff itself contains a shard of an ore, highly valued for its use in the weapons of war. I know use of the material to be forbidden, but I was desperate to do something to aid the townsfolk against the undead.
Sure. Tell me about the undead in Sicil.
What? The undead? Yes, for the past 2 years, those blasted skeletons have all but suffocated this city. With all but one trade route overrun, Sicil's once torrential commerce has slowed to a pathetic trickle.
I see if I can help with that. Can you tell me about Rivellon's sects?
Well, I do believe that's something your parents ought to have discussed with you long ago, Source Hunter. But I suppose if you really don't know, I'd be remiss if I didn't at least explain the basics. Ah, you see, when a lady and a fellow find each other rather nice, well, rather more than nice, they occasionally...
What?
Well, they... Oh, this is nonsense. I'm the mayor for the 7th sake. I can't be bothered to chat all day about the birds and the bees when Sicil's under siege by orcs, undead, and cultists.
Oh my god. Okay, sure. About Jake's murder.
Jake? Murdered? Oh, yes. Yes, now I recall. Indeed. I could hardly believe it myself. The Council and I have certainly had our differences over the years, but old squabbles evaporate under such circumstances. Most of the townsfolk are certain Jake's wife Esmeralda is responsible. In fact, the Legion have taken her into protective custody to keep her safe from the mob. As you can imagine, I've known Esmeralda for years. That business between her and the Duke of Ferrol was always a bit suggestive. But I've never had cause to suspect her of violence. Still, one never knows for sure.
Tell me about the Duke.
An all-right bloke, apart from all this Esmeralda nonsense. The whole town knows the only goal of his business trips to Sicil is to spend a night or two at the King Crab Inn with Mrs. Counselor.
Can you tell me about your library?
That depends. What kind of berries are you interested in, exactly?
All kinds.
Ah, the library. Yes, yes, you must have a visit. It's the gem of Sicil. Would you like
Not
to
just
have a
now.
look? I'll escort you upstairs myself. Please yourself. Let me know if you change your mind. You won't regret it.
Wow. Do you have any work for a trio of sailors?
No, no. All my clothes are in fine condition, thanks. I've been going to the same tailor for years.
I've been named as a... You've been named as a suspect in Jake's murder case, actually. I met your pet, Maxine.
Maxine? What in heaven's name are you? Oh, you mean the mongrel that's always skulking about the place. I spent months trying to teach that worthless hound how to fetch, and it sat through every lesson looking at me as if I were an idiot. Man's best friend, my eye. I've always been more fond of cats myself.
Right. So you're an idiot, but you mean well, so... I don't know. It's still not a perfect situation. But I guess it's still better than someone who just be unselfish and just very well, anyway. Still, this is not a bad situation. You've been named as a suspect in Jake's murder case.
Jake? Murdered, you say? Oh, yes. Yes, of course. Now I remember. Well, I'm sure the facts will prove me innocent. Keep investigating. You'll see for yourselves in time.
Someone wants Victoria dead?
Someone wants to see Victoria dead? That cherub of the book? That seraph of the library? Outrageous! Hear you me. You must stop that dog by any means necessary. As mayor of Sicil, you have my permission to take drastic measures if need be.
Okay, library.
That depends. What? Ah,
Okay.
Marvelous.
Take me to the library. So he's...
I knew that dark-dealing old man dabbled in source. To the gallows, I say.
The
Is he...
gallows? Well, I've heard of such a thing, but I've never seen one myself. I don't think I care to either.
What? Oh, yes. This library is the jewel in Sicil's crown. The beacon of culture and learning in our fair city. My Victoria has every volume you could possibly imagine, and she's got every speck of information about this place packed into her brilliant brain.
Sounds like it may be time that someone takes over your job. You mean well, but you're obviously not the best with information anymore. Your memory is not what it used to be.
The encyclopedia.
Yes. Victoria's come a long way from that little bundle of claws and teeth I adopted so long ago. Ah, it brings a tear to my eye just seeing her here among her beloved books. What? Oh, yes, yes. I'll be on my way back downstairs now. Please introduce yourself. I know Victoria will be happy to make your acquaintance.
Thanks for that. Okay. I guess we're gonna start a stealing spree already. Jahan.
Masquerade.
Mayhem.
Demonology for dumbbells. Ugh. I need something more advanced. The Pseudomonarchia Daemonum. And the first edition too. Most
Striking it
promising.
rich!
Volume 1, Volume 2. But where's the third one gone?
Rat extermination.
Sometimes I think these books spread
Demonology.
little
Oh, I
away from me.
can't take it.
Ugh.
Not right now.
I need something more advanced.
Okay, let's talk.
Is there no new book to be discovered in this library?
Charlene, we definitely talked with Charlene before. But can I just talk to Victoria first? What the hell? What are you wearing? Jeez. Mayor?
Demonology for dumbbells.
Brief history of sorcery
Come
still
on,
hasn't been
Mayor.
found.
She's
Fellow
dressed
will have
as
to
an
pay yet
orc
another
stripper.
fight. In the name of Amun-Hor, I bid thee Tujda Geta Hal, be welcome, human. My library is yours, as I hope your friendship is mine.
Who are you?
I am Victoria, daughter of Mayor Cecil. Oh, I know what you're thinking. The likeness isn't exactly striking, is it?
Nope.
When I was very young, you see, I must have been cast out by my tribe, for I was found in a wicker basket floating past Sicil toward the sea. The fisherman who found me would have drowned me on the spot, for I am an orc after all. But praise be Amun-Hor, dear Cecil was among the gathered crowd, and he took pity on the exiled infant that chance had put in his way. He raised me like I was his own. This kindest of souls taught me the language of men, their customs and their letters. Thus, I became the city's librarian, a position I uphold with no small diligence and pride.
May I take some books?
Indeed you may. The wisdom I here hold is yours to peruse and even take with you. All I can ask is that you return the books you borrow so that others may enjoy them too.
That's fair enough. I'll do that if I remember. Anyway, let's discuss the Glen of the Elf.
Kiralizor. Oh, do pardon my language, my friend. But that is quite the startling revelation. So much sadness, so much anguish. Eglandir's tale is heartrending, though it seems that in the pursuit of retribution, he has himself become as great a ghoul as those that wronged him. Does he not see that I am now the one who is to be wronged? Why, oh why must he make me, of all gentle-minded and life-loving creatures, why must he make me the target of his imperishable hate? Whom have I ever harmed? I live for books, not brutality.
I believe you.
The lesser key
So,
of...
let us approach the situation with reason and ask ourselves, where do we go from here? Though, first let me say this. Hashizm bil kushum zunum. From my heart, I thank you for warning me. I thank you and I trust you. So pray, let me pose the question. What do you advise we should do?
I have to say, you are the most sensible and likable person I've met so far, by far. Maybe my companions are like runner-ups for that as well. But plus the animals. Animals are on a whole new level. I love them. But people, I don't like them so much.
Is there no new book
It is but your amulet
in
of
this library?
the elves wants as proof of your death. Why not give it to me? Yeah. Yeah, I could just give that to him.
My amulet? But it is Haxmagi, a sacred token that houses the presence of my ancestors. No, I cannot part with my talisman, the keepsake of my soul.
But it's such a weird looking thing, doesn't become you at all. It's a keepsake, no matter how precious what your life.
Demonology for
Let's just
dumbbells.
reason with her.
I need something
Unless we
more
kill the
advanced.
guy, he needs to like be gone for good, right?
Encyclopedia Demonium. I know it by heart.
Okay, let's reason with her.
When you put it like that, I guess I cannot say that it is. I do this very reluctantly, but fine. Have my talisman. May it fool the elf that would see me dead.
Demonum.
Okay,
And the
but
first
can we
edition
talk a
too.
little bit more with you?
Jageta, friend.
Who are you?
I am Victoria, daughter of Mayor Cecil. Oh, I know what you're thinking. When I was the fisherman who found indeed you.
Okay.
No, this isn't the grimoire I'm looking for. The Encyclopedia Demonium. I know it by heart.
Pirate's Life.
Volume 1, Volume 2. But where has
Demonology
the
for
third one gone?
dumbbells.
So let's just pick up some things.
I need
This
something
is
more
what sprouts
advanced.
his legs in the night.
The Pseudomonarchia Daemonum. And the first edition too. Most
Fire
promising.
Stroll. Anyway, I believe this is a good enough time to take a break. Next time we're just gonna talk with Jahan and go to Eglander and clean up this whole misunderstanding. So, thanks for watching guys and see you next time.